Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing some Timberborn. I'm trying to keep this short and we're going to take a look at how I'm keeping everything all watered up. So this is the main river valley that everyone starts out in. I've got a series of triple floodgates over here keeping everything full over here so that I can continue to flood this valley like it is. As the droughts come through, I can drop it by a little bit. I've never had to go lower than say 1. So it's done quite a good job. Over here you can see a little bit of a mishap I had with the flooding of this canal. Now this canal has handled keeping this area wet and also the rest of this plateau, including even a little bit further out next to the metal stuff over here. Now the metal stuff over here has stayed wet enough due to some holes right here. Used some dynamite to blast a hole down there and filled it with water. It literally just this second dried out, so it may be time to throw a little bit of flooding over there. But it does a really good job at keeping large areas watered. Now, this irrigation system is nearly totally useless when I've got a canal like this. It holds water for a very long time and does a very good job at keeping this entire area hydrated. I'm currently growing wheat over there, so my food issues are basically non-existent. If you look up at the top left, I've got 3,759 wheat and like almost 7,000 bread. So food is not an issue and won't be for a very long time. If we continue down, I've got some platforms over here just to get folks across, some more platforms over here just to get people across, and for these floodgates, you can't walk across the top of those, so I have these platforms that go along right beside them. So that's how I got this built out, and it holds just a little bit more water than all the other stuff, and I've got that as an emergency place to have some water. I've also got these large water tanks all over the place, and they are very useful. One other thing that I would like to point out is up here, we've got the water dump. The water dump is literally just a place to dump some water into a hole. I blasted a hole in that with some dynamite, and the beavers are keeping that full of water, and that 1 square of water is keeping nearly this entire terrace fully hydrated. And it seems to be very low maintenance. Since it's only the 1 square, it doesn't take a lot of water, and just like the canals over here, they don't dry out super fast. I filled this up, I don't know, a dry season or 2 ago. That stays fully filled up, no problem most of the time. With all of these maple trees I've got out and about, I don't have to worry about wood. Every single one of my wood storages is totally full. I've got several of these underground warehouses because I have too much food. I need to set some caps on that, and as really kind of what I'm doing over here. I figured I wasn't going to waste water that was hauled up by beavers on irrigation when I can literally just come over here, open this up just a touch more, and watch it fill up. Oh, we've had an accident. But it will fill up the rest of this canal system here, and we'll be well. 1.5 for this very specific setup seems to be just enough to barely flood all the things. Hopefully some of this flood water will make it down into this trench over here. Because of the canal system, when things start leaking out, I get a very visual representation of that very fast, so I can turn it off really quick, and it doesn't usually hang around too long. But yeah, that is my current setup over here on the river valley. I also wanted to point out before we go that a canal system really handy. I know I keep saying that, but there's a very nice big flat location just across the river from where everybody starts out. So this right there is the first district center that everyone is given, and I'll just go straight across the water here. I have a new district center and a drop-off location, and I get to move stuff in here. But I blew this channel out with some dynamite, and it stays pretty well. And I also threw on a floodgate just in case. But even after it's closed off, the water doesn't just disappear. So yeah, this would be an excellent place to have a base if you already had the dynamite to get across. So yeah, that's what I wanted to show off, and I wanted to say thanks for hanging around. Well, it looks like that's going to do it for us today, guys. I wanted to say thank you for hanging around this long. If you did and you haven't already hit subscribe, please do. Just so you don't miss out on any of the other cool stuff coming on down the road. If you'd like to hang out with us, please hit us up on Discord. Link is in the About section on the channel, or you can go to discord.wonsnot.com, and I will see you guys in the next one.